Welcome back to Reelfishinguk. In this video we're heading to Berners Hall Fishery and we're going to show highlights from our first ever session at the reservoir. We booked the venue through the Go Catch app and we booked it for a social. It's nice to have a lake to yourself between you and friends. The reservoir itself is 24 acres in size and has 24 swims, so when you book it exclusively you can take up to 24 people if you wish. The reason the reservoir appealed to us so much is it's got a great stamp of good fish and also some very big fish, with some of them going to over 50 pounds. This is a social session, so if one of us leaves with a PB, one of our friends or someone in the group, that would be absolutely great, especially considering it's our first time on the venue. And that applies to all the anglers on the social. None of them have been here before or fished here before or even seen the lake, so we're all here to try and figure it out and hopefully catch some fish. I mean, when it's like that, if you come to a place like this, if we manage a few between us, we'll be really happy. We'll do our best to show you highlights from this session, brief highlights, as we don't have a cameraman or anyone running around doing all the filming. It's just bits and bobs from myself or Lewis or some of the other guys, and we'll put it all into this video and show you how we get on. In terms of how we go about swim selection, the fairest way is a draw. We don't have none of that, you booked it or you did this, you get to pick first. There's no special occasions or anything. Everyone was just here for the same reasons. So we did a friendly draw. We all headed out to our swims. I ended up coming out 5th in the draw, and I didn't get my first or second choice swim or even my third, but when I got round to my swim, which was peg 3, I saw 3 shows straight away, and Scott, who was opposite me, he had also seen them, and they were sort of in this middle sort of area of sort of borderline both our water. So we decided to work as a team, and Scott would target the left hand side and I would target the right hand side of the area rather than fishing back to back. In terms of baiting approach, we went with spot and PVA, pellet, ISO fish, boilie and some sweet corn, and we fished 3 different colours over the top just to see if one colour stood out and did more bites, and then we'd make the changes necessary. As a group we had 48 hours to make it happen, and I was feeling quietly confident with what I'd seen in my area. Down at Berners Hall, rod's been in the water 5 minutes on a social, saving a blank. Hopefully it continues, but £30, 10 ounces, stunning Berners linear. Happy days. It didn't take too long for Scott to get in on the action and manage one as well opposite. Lewis and Paul were also off the mark. As the first night approached, we were fairly happy with how we'd done. We'd had 5 or 6 fish between us, including some lovely scaly mirrors, and we were hopeful that the session continued that way and we'd meet a few more of these stunning Berners Hall carp. Second fish of the trip. During the night this one absolutely ripped off. £30, 4 ounces of Berners Hall common. Happy days, let's get home. The other side of the lake down an incredible 30 plus scaly mirror. What a creature this was, an incredible carp. The rest of the night was uneventful, but we had a beautiful sunrise in the morning and it wasn't long before the action started again. 34.8, another Berners studders. Been lucky with the selection of fish I've caught. Hopefully a few of the others catch some special fish and we have a few more of these from this social weekend. Biggest of the session so far, £38, 12 ounces, a fish called a lippy. You can probably see why. But yeah, happy days. First time fishing here, 38.12. Got to be happy with that. Let's get it back home. second night was really quiet and the fish activity had definitely slowed down. We decided to all reel in and get a bit of food together. But the next morning something really special happened, and Scott managed to catch an incredible creature which was not only stunning but also a new PB. Last one of the trip, 5 fish, all over 30, and this one being the biggest at 39 8 ounces. Thank you very much, Berners Hall. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, thanks for watching. I think we'll be coming back. Since our first session at Berners Hall, we've returned and had plenty more carp and met some of the other big residents in the venue, and we definitely recommend giving it a go.